What is up, everyone? It is me, Goddess7, back with another video tutorial. Today I'm going to show you again how to set up Kodi. Now the reason why I'm making all these video tutorials on setting up Kodi is because, well, TV add-ons and Kodi just decide to keep giving their software updates. Why they give them so much updates, but I don't know. So anyways, things are different now on how to set up. So that's why I am here, to help you through all this. Not only that, but I have my good friend Stoner here. Say hello, Stoner.
Hello, people of the universe.
Okay, so now let's get started. So first thing you want to do is go to Kodi.tv in your web browser. It could be Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Internet Explorer, whatever you use. Okay, so now what you'd want to do is hit the downloads button. Just click that. Okay, now the thing is, with the newest version, the layout is completely different, and it doesn't really get along with TV add-ons that well, and it doesn't look like my version at all. So let's go and just scroll down here to older releases. Once you get that, you want to click the older releases button. You can just exit out of this window, and then you want to hit Win32. Well, most of you are most likely using Windows, and if you are, then you can just go ahead and do this, what I'm showing you right now. Linux users, or Debian-based users, I'll show you what to do in a second, and Mac users, you're kind of on your own here. So anyways, once you do that, you click 15.2 Isengard, because that's the version I'm using. I mean, you could probably do one of those, but I'm just going to use Isengard. Now, once this finishes downloading, you're going to want to click it and install it. But the reason why I'm using Isengard is because it's the version I have. Or at least I think. Well, same thing. Doesn't really matter that much. So anyways, once it's done, yeah, like I said, you want to click it and install it, but I'm not going to do that. Now, if you have a Debian-based computer, you can just open it up a terminal or whatever you do, Control-Alt-T, open a terminal or whatever, and then you can just type in sudo apt-get install Kodi. Then type in your super secret password, and then you could just install it. Just like that. Now, if you're a Mac user, you're kind of on your own here. It is possible to do this for Android, and I have done it before. I may or may not make a tutorial on it, but all I know is it's possible, and it's very similar to what I do. Now, you can just exit the terminal. Now, what you want to do is open up Kodi. Like, obviously, your computer probably doesn't look like that, and you probably don't use Google. That's just something I made up for fun. So anyways, you can just open up Kodi. Now, Kodi will launch in full screen, but you could always exit full screen by clicking the button above the enter button, which looks like a straight line, and then a slightly slanted line, and then you click that, and look, you'll have a window. You can maximize it, unmaximize it, resize it, put it to the side, put it to the other side, and even full screen it again. No. If this pops up, just hit no. Just ignore it. Now, to get it back into the full screen, you say, why, it's so easy. All you do is click that button above the enter button. Again, you know, the one with the straight line and then the slanted line. Just click that and boom, you're in the main menu. This is called the main menu. It gets the name because it's the menu you see at the start. And it's kind of the main one. So yeah, that's the history on that. So what you want to do is go to System, and then File Manager. Now, you'll realize if you click this, nothing will pop up, and that's because of a weird glitch in the Kodi system. So what you want to do is use the arrow keys, and then hit Enter on Add Source. Now, where it says None, click Enter, and you want to type this in exactly as I do. Repeat after me, http:// www.tvaddons.ag/. I just put the slash at the end because it looks good, and I recommend you have it too. So anyways, realize that there is no www dot here, so do not put that there whatever you do. And once you're done, you can just hit done or enter, and then enter the name. For the name, you just call it TV, Fusion, Sarah, or my pet computer, whatever you want to call it. For the sake of this tutorial, I'll just call it Fusion. Once you're done, it doesn't matter what you name it. You'll only need to remember it for the next minute or so if you do things right. So then hit done, then hit OK, and then boom, you have added the Fusion source. Now you're going to go to System. Oh, by the way, to get out of the menu, I just kept pressing the backspace button. That's what you do to go back and things. Makes sense, right? Backspace, back. Remember that. Might be important. Yeah, it is important. Okay? Now you want to go to System, Settings, Add-ons. Just hit OK. Don't read that. Well, you could if you want to, but I don't read it. It's probably not important anyways. Then you want to click Install from zip file. Then select Fusion or Sarah, My Pet Computer, TV, or whatever you named it a minute ago. Or less than a minute ago. Or over a minute ago for those slower folk. Whatever suits you. Just click Fusion, begin here, and then click this thing. You'll see that thing pop on the side. Now don't worry, it's not frozen. It may be frozen if you have a really slow computer, or it's just taking forever, and it may be frozen if it just crashed for some random reason, but most likely that will not happen. Now, if we go to programs, you'll see that we just have Indigo. Well, sometimes it won't be there, and when it is there, you may or may not get a little notification that says Indigo has been installed. But anyways, you want to go to Programs, Indigo, and we have an Indigo error. Now, most of the time, you will not have an Indigo error. And the fact that we have an Indigo error is not good. And in fact, we have never had this problem before. But don't worry. We'll solve it using the power of patience. Maybe we can just see, we just need to be patient. If you're not patient and have trouble waiting a minute, just get a cup of tea, get a cup of hot chocolate, or a cup of milk, a cup of water, juice, milk juice, whatever it is you desire. So anyways, once you're done, you'll be presented with this menu full of features. Now the config wizard, this will set your configuration of Kodi to TV add-ons customization, and that's probably the best one to do out of all of these. Now the add-on installer, like this will automatically install your add-ons for you, like the most popular ones, but this one, you can install what you want manually here. Maintenance tools, that's pretty much, system stuff for Kodi, tweaking things, and that's pretty much like restarting Kodi from defaults, and that's kind of the same thing as that. I don't really know what the difference is, and it's probably not important. Log uploader, if you're having errors with TV add-on stuff, then you can upload your logs, and then they could look at it and fix errors for you. And this is the network speed test. It tests your network speed. System information. This will display information about your system. Sports listing. This will list sports. Backup and restore. Now what backup and the restore is, you can backup or restore your current Kodi configuration, which is somewhat useful. The log viewer, you can actually view the logs before you upload them. And then the notifications, you can just disable notifications. Those annoying things that pop up on the bottom right of your screen sometimes, or up here, or here, or here, wherever you have it pop up. So anyways, what we most likely want to do is click Config Wizard, then hit Install, Now, this may take a while, but while it loads, you can pass the time by getting a nice warm cup of tea, a cup of hot chocolate, glass of water, or some milk juice. Hey, Stoner, what's your favorite drink?
Milk juice.
You heard it there, folks. Milk juice. So if you don't have any of the above or milk juice, you could do something else. I don't know, play table tennis, air hockey, or even just foosball. Heck, just bounce a random ball. If you don't have any of these ideas, just tap your foot. Make a rhythm, make a beat. I don't know, do something with your life. Or you can just stare blankly at your screen for some reason. You could. You could also tap your finger too. That's great. And here we go. It's done. I said it's done. Nope, I guess it's not done. Well, in the meantime, go grab another glass of nice warm tea, milk, juice, any kind of juice, strawberry, chocolate, milk, honey juice. Is that even a thing? Probably not. Or even grapefruit juice. And yes, I said grapefruit juice, and I'm pretty sure that it exists. Okay, now once they're finished, just hit OK, and Kodi will exit like you saw. Now you want to restart Kodi, and watch the magic happen. Once we get in Kodi, you'll see that we're presented by the screen. Now I'm not really crazy about this wallpaper, and I kind of like some of their older wallpapers, but oh well. What am I going to do about it? So anyways, you'll see that it's different because you have these thingies pop up, and this is kind of useful. So rather than hitting videos, add-ons, and seeing the whole, you can use some of your mostly used add-ons and at the bottom right here, which is very useful. Now, in the add-ons selection, you're going to want to use Exodus most of the time, and sometimes one channel for things Exodus doesn't have. Some good things are Phoenix, and if you like sports, Force Devil or Pro Sports. And pretty much, you could just play around with all of these. Now, I like to use Exodus because, let's face it, it has a funny name. Okay, now we get another continue message. So in the meantime, you could go get a nice warm cup of tea, milk, hot chocolate, glass of water, juice, grapefruit juice, strawberry and kiwi juice, or orange juice, or even lemonade. Okay, once that's done, you can select movies, TV shows. Let's just go ahead and do, sake of the tutorial, TV shows. Now you could go to the bottom here and hit search. Now you can search for a TV show, movie if you hit movies, and I like Futurama, so let's go ahead and watch some Futurama. There we go. Futurama, as we saw it before. And let's just go to Season 1, and then the very first episode, Space Pilot 3000. I said Space Pilot 3000. Then it'll do this, and while in the meantime, you could go, well, you know the drill by now. And if it's still loading at this time, you can go get a slice of cantaloupe, pears, lemons, apples, whatever fruit you like eating. Doesn't even have to be fruit. It could be vegetables too, if you're a vegetable type person. I mean, I personally like broccoli and carrots. I mean, some people don't like broccoli, but I think it's alright. So anyways, once you're done, don't be freaked out, but it is long list of sources. Oh, no, don't worry. These are your friends. Now, the key to this is, this is like a source, and then there's also another thing, and sometimes it'll say HD or 180p, or a cam. Now, what a camera is, it's literally a camera of a person watching the whatever it is you're watching, and those seem to be the lowest quality. Like 720p, or you guessed it, 720p, 180p, 190. Nah, just kidding, they're actually 780p. And HD are what you guessed it, HD. Now, some of these sources works, and some of them don't. Now, if you get one that doesn't, then don't be scared. There's probably one that does, and you just kind of use trial and error here to find one that works. I'm just going to go ahead and click a random one. And now we wait. In the meantime, I'm pretty sure you know the drill for playing the waiting game. And, yeah. And look, it's working. You know, obviously know it's working because it says working. And boom, it'll play. Now, you could download subtitles. I haven't really known. You could pause it, fast forward, reject it. And you could edit the size of the screen. Like, see, I could zoom it in, stretch it, wide zoom, stretch 19, original size, or I can make it normal. Now, if it's too quiet, it's most likely because you need to adjust this slider here. And if it's like too loud and fuzzy, that means this is too high. So you can just move this down. Now, once you're done playing around with it, you can X out of it, and then you can play the video by clicking the space bar or hitting this button, and pause it by doing the same. Now, once you're done and stuff, or just want to select another source, you can hit. Oh, I guess you can't. Yeah, you can hit escape to go back to this screen and select another source if you like. And to get out of this, just click over here. Then once you're done watching your stuff, you can hit the stop button. Stop button is really useful for stopping the video. May take a while to get out. It may look like it's frozen. That is sometimes normal. Keyword sometimes. And there we go. It finished. Now, once that's done, hit back. Or the backspace button, whatever you like. And now I'm going to show you how to reset Kodi back to default if you want to. So pretty much you go back to Indigo, and then you want to go to Factory Store. Now I don't want to go to Factory Store, but you can hit yes. I'm not going to, so I hit no. So once you're done with Kodi, you can click the power button thing here and hit exit. And that pretty much sums up the rest of the Kodi tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this great tutorial. And I hope you got to see you guys next time. Hopefully in another tutorial.